I will tell you my story. Our story. What is the reason, you ask? The story needs to be told, and if there is no one left to tell it, its meaning will be lost. Why now, you ask, when all lies shattered around us? Yes, you are right. But we are at the end of times, and when something ends, something else begins. So my story might yet live on in this world. They gave me different names. They called me the hero, the one who sacrificed everything to save the people and the land. They called me the destroyer, who betrayed the trust of all races and brought the end of times. I am both, and I am neither. I want you to hear me, see through my eyes, understand the reasons for the things I have done. And before I pass from this world, I need to be judged. I need you to judge me.
Right, so I'm going to play some Tower of Time. That was a pretty good voiceover, but, you see, I'm a little angry at this game right now. I already played an hour of it, and it wasn't rendering properly. Apparently, this game's too demanding, right? It's ridiculous. A turn-based game, it was freezing up. I was kind of stuttering on the recording. It seems poorly optimized, honestly. It's just soured my whole mood in the game.
Our land is dying, and we are dying with it. This was not always the case. Artara was once a place of wonder and beauty. The 5 races thrived in peace and harmony. Then, long ago, something happened. A cataclysm of unimaginable proportions. Something so disastrous, we don't even have a name for it. For when it destroyed our civilization, it took with it all knowledge of history. The past is now lost to us. Our future is uncertain. We are left trapped in a bleak and dismal present. The land itself is our enemy now. The weather extreme and unpredictable. Droughts persist for several weeks, followed by floods that wash everything away. Yet our gravest problem is the lack of sunlight. Storm clouds shroud our world in everlasting twilight. Without the sun, we are unable to grow food, and so we struggle to survive this dark world, a seemingly hopeless battle. I look back now to when I was a young boy, living on the fringe of the human domain. While hunting for food, I stumbled upon ruins uncovered by a recent earthquake. A bad omen, normally avoided. But this time, something drew me in.
See, I like the voice presentation's really good there. And the art style's really good too. I do like it. It's nice and clean. It shows off things. It began 25 years ago. The entire morning passed without sign of a single rabbit. Rarely was hunting so bad in the woods surrounding the village. It felt as if something unnatural lingered in the air. A frightening thought sent a shiver down your spine as you slowed your pace and gazed in the trees with a scene of total devastation. The forest lay before you, lit up with jagged rocks and vast chasms, the aftermath of the earthquake 3 days past. Pushing past the impulse to flee home, you moved closer. The adults tell stories of the world of regurgitating treasures from long ago. Just look, convince yourself. Your curiosity is shortly rewarded by the sight of a large fissure emitting a dazzling blue light. Against better judgment, you squeeze through the gap, leaving the world behind you as you know. What is this place? Looks like a different world. Perhaps I should turn back. The elves are very strict about this old stuff. If you came across something strange among the old times, don't touch it, don't press the buttons, so take any crystals, come back till I'm done. The elves gather in shadows, can't look around. Think of my exhaustion, I've already done this, right? I'm irritated having to do it again. The game seems fully optimized, right? As well, I don't mind reading it, but there should be something to set the tone, right? Signpost. Garden of Sorrow, 3 miles. Hebden, Har, 9 miles. Ostwick Bridge, 14 miles. Days mean nothing to you. Turn out the chasm. Middle Beetle Bridge up below. You see only blue mists around the Liz Place floating in the air. No. This is a tutorial. They don't really let you do anything in it. I mean, as you approach a statue, its eyes flicker with light begins to speak. It's a magic mouth. Welcome to the Sanctum of the First Mages. Please state your business. I just want to look around. First Mages welcome, waits you, Ambassador Chumson, representing the king under the mountain. Make him a dwarf, because I'm short. Wait a second, boy from the village. Once you learn there was a Sanctum guardsman alert. Those scoring to Mr. Captain, please don't be alarmed. I'll go back the way I came. Please stay where you are, don't be alarmed. Nothing happens. It's a magic mouth spell. It doesn't really know what the hell's going on. The setup here, it does look graphically nice, but again, fully optimized. So, thank God it's turn-based, right? Below you lies a large throne imbued with luminescent, immense crystals. Disappear off the edge, focus your attention on a large blue crystal, a faint voice calls out. Fear is a gatekeeper that turns back the masses. Have courage, your destiny beckons. Who are you? What is this place? Come to me, the time is night. A powerful desire to leap off the precipice of a throne, far below washes over you, sweat breaks across your brows, you force yourself back, step by step, the voice vanishes, the irresistible urge to reach the throne remains, look around for safely down. See, they should have voiced the mage there, just little bits, little tidbits. Not just giving my voice a rest, but I'll immerse you into the game. Most people are just gonna click right through this. You might have already exited. Right? Nice graphic presentation here. There's nothing over there, I've already looked. Those are golems. See? I already know. I didn't know an hour ago. I know now. Since I'm a kid, and I've wandered in this place. Those are golems, see? Look, a boy approaches. Another human after all this time, but a mere child. He doesn't have the skills to survive this place, and yet he has come this far. Perhaps he is ready. See, it's ready for what? Just this is a critique here. Why do the golems seem so human? They don't seem inhuman enough. Seems weird. They're like being controlled. I don't know, whatever. This is so premature. He must develop the power, or else others will manipulate him. Enter. Space. Yes, sense it now. Space. You capable boy. Do you know magic? Magic, of course not. I'm just a hunter. Hunter, but of what, I wonder? Tell us. Do you always know where you know where to aim your bow into your eyes shut? Enough leaving be doesn't understand. Besides, the poses no threat. Yes. Let him pass. Let him see for himself. Very well, boy. Go ahead and brace your fate. Yep. Statue. First mages. Shiny armor. Rose by rose, just covered books. Tell the elders I'm still looking mad at you. Hint, I'm not going to tell them. Why? Listen. This was more immersive the first time I did it, as you imagine. The set piece there is pretty cool, though. Crystal Throne. A boy? You're still a child, yet you hear my call. How can this be? Tell me. I don't know. Please let me go. I'm scared. I just want to go home. Yes, I can sense your fear, but the fear's not really your heart. There's something else. You're different, as I was once long ago. Your inexperience, your abilities undeveloped, there's no mistake. Such dormant feral power, an indisputable match. I don't understand. There is much to explain where I have the will, I do not possess the time. I grow weaker by the moment, yeah. It took all my strength to raise the tower again on this rest anew. Time to forget this place. You'll go strong, and skillful, find a position in your world. For this, before I release you, must trace in you an insatiable desire to return. I feel strange what you're doing to me. Someday, many days from now, you return to this tower, seeking the depths some one day when the powers turn will talk you. Please let me go. Forgive me, boy, you will come to understand, I promise. Remember, this place will vanish from your mind, which in this place you will return. Be sure to see things from the sun, but now run. Learn thyself, give thyself to the world as I have, return from when you are ready. Yep. There's a dark crystal, right? Ah, so scared! Run away! Spooky! the beginnings.
Descending the stairs led me to a crystal throne which glittered with swirling light. I felt strangely compelled to approach and sit. As I took my place upon it, a sudden torrent of light enveloped me. The illumination overwhelmed my senses. I grew nauseous and weak, but before I lost consciousness, the throne ejected me to the floor. I fled and told no one what happened, for fear of being deemed tainted and banished from the village, for this was the way of my people. I tried to forget the experience, to convince myself it was my overactive imagination. But the visions that followed said otherwise. Every night, the nightmares came. Their torment highlighted my confusion, as each morning I remembered little, fragmented images, words which made no sense, nothing more. I would have thought myself mad if not for the strange, incomprehensible symbols I often drew in the sand. Proof that forces beyond my understanding were at work. People in my vicinity kept their distance, and I think they feared me. Over time, they learned to tolerate my unusual nature, but I was always alone, left to brood and ponder my strange fate. One winter, it all came flooding back to me. I realized the crystal throne sat not at the bottom of some ancient ruins, but at the top of a construction incomprehensible in scale. That the ruins were not ruins of some lost city or ancient castle, but a single massive tower buried deep within the earth, and buried upside down. Some unexplainable force had lifted the construction into the sky, rotated it, and driven it into the ground. In that moment of clarity, I knew one thing above all others. I had to go back to that place, for the power within was the one thing that could save Artara. Years later, I found myself a commander in the last human kingdom's militia. The king, a just man and good friend, granted me a favor for my years of loyal service. I had but one request: a small force of men and resources to return to the village of my birth and explore the tower. Preoccupied by an eroding empire, the king held little interest in ancient ruins and towers. He did, however, see the reclaiming of a long-abandoned village on the border of an ever-shrinking kingdom as a boost to the people's morale. He gave me what I requested, and his blessing. So here I am, returning to the very place which has haunted me my entire life. It is a desolate place now. Time has not been kind to my village. Most of it has rotted or been washed away. Yet the tower remains just as I remember it. I am in awe of the power within, and perhaps fearful. The men and I are setting up the camp in the village, while Cain and Maev, two of my most capable warriors, will scout the tower. Once again, I feel its call. We must uncover its secrets. We must find a way to reach the power within. If we fail, it will be the end of us.
See, good art style. I like it. And they do kind of front load the plot, though, dump it right on you. Make sure I'm actually still recording. I will not doing this again. Something happened. Alright. this is me, at long last, just as impressive as I remember. My 2 companions I could not choose, who I'm burdened with. Maven. I have not seen anything like it. Such green, healthy-looking plants. Whether by natural or enchanted means, something of the soil here produces abundant life. The key to our salvation, or return to the secret, will be King of Alatia, or Queen. And I sense her ambition, I don't like it. Came. Is this the secret we came for, my lord? New crops? I don't think so. No, there's something else here. There's just one secret, there may be others. The profit and potential here can be limitless. If you seek to uncover the secrets of the place, we will do so. Raven and I will scout the area before we proceed, and leave unnecessary risks. We'll appreciate your concerns and warranted, my old friend. After all, I survived this place as a child. But you're no longer a child, my lord. You're our commander, and we swear an oath to protect you. There must be outlaws or raiders lurking. You should still trust her, I think. Ha! Scoundrels are no concern. I am well aware my lord is a skilled fighter. This is a matter of regulation and due decay. I shouldn't have to remind you of that. The commander's primary task is command. Ours is to obey in this instance and share his welfare. Maven is right. We cannot afford to lose you in some unforeseen danger or long-forgotten trap. Allow us to clear the way and find a safe passage. At your discretion, old friend, but be careful. I recall an uneasiness about this place, strange mechanisms, and statues of stone and metal. Something about the crystals. It's difficult to recall. The more I try to remember, the less clear it becomes. As if some will be on my mine works against me. I'll return to the village now. Call me once the way is clear. At your command, my lord. Normally, I would allow the lady to go first, but duty calls for strongest arm, keenest sense, combat sense to lead. Get behind me and stay close, fair maiden. It's going to be a long journey. Just forget what happened last time you called me that. Oh, you're a strong and assertive woman, aren't you? I dislike her already. You know, I had a character drop when I was doing this earlier, and they got back up again, so I can't just kill her off, unfortunately. I tried that already. So tell me more about my lord. You know him far better than I. Well, for when he wasn't highborn, he earned the king's respect in his position to service and skill. I have been the king's guard for 5 years when he joined. A formidable fighter and quick learner, he showed immediate potential, but after this cold, odd, distant look in his eyes, so odd. To tell the truth, it spooked most of the other men. And what of the tower? He truly seek a way to heal the land and be on a fool's errand. When you have spilled blood with a man on the battlefield, you know his metal maven. I don't know what awaits us here, but I can tell you one thing. When he is searching in this place, he believes will help us all if it's enough for me. They gotta cut back on the text dumps. I mean, they dump all this on you and you don't care. I mean, the first time reading it was interesting. The second time it was not. And I have a lot of patience for this kind of stuff. A lot of reading in this. This wooden, broken statue is made of smooth glass-like stone, obviously not wood. Looks wooden, but it's not. The likes of which you've never seen. Next to it is a still wooden sign with this inscription. Here are the fringes of great golden forest, wise travelers seek the bane of Rakcha. Whisper her name to your dearest, and grace of willow, strength of oak. Snickering. What's the matter, Kane? Don't think it will work if you whisper your own name. It feels like a rather naive superstition. Besides, we've no time to waste conversing with one of stone. Let's go. She's like this thing, God, I was really joking. There's no option to talk to it, so it's false choice. Right. So let's save. Call this so I don't. LP start, just to differentiate from the other ones. Other one. Seriously. But that's fuck you. Save this start, right? Now it's right there. Good. So, still in your path is the tutorial. Still have no access to the inventory. I really wish I would get on with it this game. Guess what? By the great spirits, what is this? This water is so clear you can see straight through it. It tastes sweet too. The rich spectator pays week's wage for the picture of this. Look below if you've seen fruit trees like this. Yeah. I see why there's a story skipping mode. There is. Yeah. It's kind of heavy-handed. Nice art style though. Your champions find a scrap of vellum, half buried in the soil here. I can barely make out some bit of text. I've traversed this vast cavern 5 times over and know now there's no way out. Where they gone? Where all the people sitting with the quartermaster praising the gods for the fine price being offered my crops. Next one I'm in the dark. I will look at who knows what to find. The middle page is ruined. And I know I will never see our little village again. I keep the seed from our plum trees, planted them. In a good spot, plenty of water. I planted 3, 1 for you, and 1 for our children. Right. Oh yeah, there's money sprinkled about for some reason. Or is it a temple rift? I don't know. This guy's a bit of a dumbass here. He can't recognize the undead. Listen. Obviously undead, right? Looks like you're right, High Courtier. Outlaws ahead. Something's not right. Why are they standing there? Oh, wait, no, I'll get them to move. Get behind me. As Canyon may even come close, the torchlight reveals flush of soldiers along the kingdom. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be darker than they're showing me. Those are no outlaws, but the great spirits, what are they? They're undead. This is the first battle, so... Alright, so we're gonna fight them. I'm not gonna... It's kind of pointless, because I... Oh, so... Looks like I never can make my own party. God, that pisses me off. It pisses me off so fucking much. I'm gonna say it. I don't think I like this game. Let's try, though. I'm gonna try to like it.
How may I help you?
Yeah, I've already done through this. So you click Start Battle, and then... Yeah, I don't care about it's a text dump. So initially they want you to pause the game. It's annoying. No, just move,
Right
click on them and
between
move
the
them,
eyes.
and then speed it up because they move annoyingly slow and the combat's boring. It's extremely boring. So use ability, click on the guy there, and then he'll just auto attack. But I can walk him over there, and then shoot, will auto attack, and then I win. Right? This is the first battle. It's a bit easier, right?
Shoot them.
Yeah, shoot them. Right, and here I have 3 abilities. Right, you'd be any more stereotypical. Click the... Yeah, sight, I don't know. Idiot. Whatever. Go there.
Alright.
So they'll just kill. So this guy, he has an ability. It's healing. It's kind of finicky. Use the fucking ability, right? Why I have to click twice on a heal self ability? I don't know, but the game insists that I do. So this is kind of shit I'm talking about. It's just not fun to play. It's
I
annoying.
never miss.
Will do.
Alright,
How
pause.
may I help?
Kill. I don't know why I'm almost already dead already. It's like, you put it to hard, there's like one way to play.
Yes.
If you do anything else other than that, you're gonna die. It doesn't matter that he died, it means nothing. Because he'll just get back up again. Right, so I think I can still win. Yeah, I can, because she does crazy damage. No, apparently not. Fuck you, right? But, you can just try the battle.
Sire?
Yeah, so I think, don't set this on hard. Unless you're like super into this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm pretty good at tactical games,
Alright.
but... Set battle. Oh my god, I don't care, I already know that. So,
Acknowledge.
Going.
yeah. So when I was playing... Oh my god, yeah. It's finicky about doing stuff. It does stuff when it wants to, not... Right. So
My
you...
blade is yours,
It's-
Commander.
Heal him as much as possible, he's
I
a tank.
never miss.
Use volley, I didn't do volley last time, that's probably why I died. Right. W. Volley. See.
How
When you
may
speed it
I
up, you
help
see how not good it actually is, right?
Position.
Because it's not a good game. It's boring, is what it is. I
Unleash
hope he's
hell.
not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna walk him over here. That's why they speed it up so much. They know this game is... No. I mean, how can you call this an RPG if I can't even build my own characters? It's like, they give you almost a Pillars of Eternity if you play that.
Will do.
That's what it most reminds me of. And there's no... I get a Pillars of Eternity vibe to it. You know, graphically. But in the combat, no. Oh my god,
never
get
miss.
your ass over there. Is he
My
gonna die
blade
again?
is yours, Commander.
Oh no! So dramatic, right? Everything is so tedious in this game, I have to say. It's not fun. It's not, I wouldn't even call this an RPG. It is a tactics game, straight up, and not a good one. Okay, that's
Coming.
different. Interesting, I got different stuff this time. I mean, I'd rather play Temple of Elemental Evil over this. Much reading. I've not seen them with my own eyes, fought them with my own hands, difference from the ground. What evil is this? Such undying determination. Look there, the 7 arms still twitches, attempt to continue the fight. I'm just glad they fell easy enough to blade an arrow. They probably shouldn't have fell into arrow that easily. Look at skeletons. Perhaps we're just lucky. Next time we draw further back. You boys have no use too close to the front line. Your presence only distracts me from the battle. We just dispatched the living dead and you lectured me over attacks. It's really Kane, so there's you can do. You're going too far. After all, you thought they were ordinary. Well, I was nothing right into them. Alive or dead, they're no match for risk of the blade, would you say? I'm gonna be like talking to a stone wall. Listening to you is like gouging a screwdriver through my ears. I don't like you. Should we go back and tell a lot about this? No, we have to get our duty complete. See, yeah, I see why people turn off the story. I think I might. It's not good. Because the characters. They're stereotypical and annoying. And I have no control, but I already know that. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have access to my inventory now. The drops seem interesting. Their drops are different. So we're gonna save here. Ugh. LP first battle done. Down works too. So I mean, it looks good, but inside the cave you see champions. See an animal that resembles a dog, only reaching 2K in shoulders. His speaking savagely ignores your party and walk away quietly. Right. More money is here. Pick it up. I mean, it looks good, but the meat of this game is combat, and the combat is boring. This is a riddle. The parable of the little brother. Throughout our town, I am the strongest in man, so the south my path will be. My horse is packed, my farewell said, your brothers will not look upon me. I say I abandon them, the magic changes men, but I swear not leave till they face me again. It's a rhyme. See this little brother there? So, they're not looking away, but apparently, to solve this riddle, you face them to look at him as he leaves. Although the riddle said they didn't look. Whatever, right? What they want you to do, right? Because he's already looking away. Yeah. Last time I was a little ring. He gave like 10 to me, and I was like, no. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a nothing ring. Oh, I have mastery points I can put in. Yeah, this also pissed me off, right? Because you don't actually... Shut up. You don't actually put... First, I can't put it in what the hell I want. Like a heal. Nope. They say, hey, you put it in these two things. The stupid wall ability, which I don't like. Or the fire arrow. It's like, why wouldn't you select it? Watch this. So I put it in. But I can take it out whenever I want. Watch. I put it in, right? And then... So you're not even really making your own characters. You're just... Shut up. You're just... See? See? If they make it so your character changes aren't permanent, they're meaningless. That means there's an optimal way to do everything. There's one path, one correct way of doing it. And if you don't do it that way, you're probably going to fail. Unless you get very lucky. Alright, so I don't like this game. I don't like the combat in this game. You'll see why. I'll give it an hour. Technically it's going to be 2 hours I'm giving it, right? That's right. Right. Some games freak out. LP, got shitty ring. Because it is a pretty shitty ring. Shitty. It's supposed to shit T. T1T. This fight's tough. See, when I read reviews, they said oh, yeah, whatever. A group of Death Knights. See, they show 2. It's not 2. They're misleading you. This is like almost like the adventure map. A group of Death Knights and Major Spirits staring idly here, observing you with their dead eyes. But it's not an easy fight. They're heavily armored. Waves can drain. I don't know how I can just nail, details. How I can examine them like this when I'm just... The bestiary, yeah. It looks cool, but I've never seen them before. Shut up, stereotypical idiot.
Moving into position.
Yeah, you do that shit, Ed. I don't care. I know all this. Please don't waste my time. So it's all about activate your cooldowns as quickly as possible.
At your service.
Because you start full mana, right? Activate that, and then kill them as quickly as possible, right? Right, because you have mana and you have cooldowns. So kill him. Now, this heals 80. I actually want... See, this game would be good if it was... Actually good, but it's not.
Right.
See, she's ridiculous. Her attacks are incredible. See, I had fire attack, and then So now I'm gonna heal, right? Why would I do that? Threat generation, maybe? I guess I'll do it. Yeah, right. Do this, right? There's one way to do this. You do exactly what it says, or you will fail. This is what happens when you don't let people build your own characters. When you and a game is an RPG in name only. I would not call this an RPG. This is a strategy game with, I wouldn't call RPG elements. I wouldn't say it has that. So let's back it up, because I want to separate them, right? Nice. But so it's a little, yeah, there you go. I want to heal again. Do that. So she'll kill him because those guys have auras, and I want you
Yes.
to engage him.
How may I help you?
Oh, well, pass, right? No, no. Yeah, he got one attack opportunity, maybe. And now you will back it up, right? See, it's all about kiting them. Just kite them around while she deals all the damage, right? It's ridiculous. It's a game of tag. I did much better that time because I knew the battle. I got pants. Which pisses me off. This game said realistic when I was looking at the Steam reviews. And then did giant clad and heavy plate? And heavy plate. Why did I get the pants? Was it all busted up and shit? I mean, a spirit of a dead draining our life? What madness is this? Perhaps they are restless spirits of times past. Stay calm, Maven. The fire arrows are useful here. The things are not like fire, we should remember that. Yeah. I probably did better because I put the points in before. A library. That guy was cool. Cute too. So I got some pants. So you guys, people have default equipment. I mean, give them credit for that. I mean, some games start you literally not naked and laugh at you. Like I've been playing Zombicide, and you start like naked as the leader of a clan. You're like nothing. It's a joke. The game in general is kind of a joke. Why play that when we play Grim Dawn, which is like $5 more? It's like the fuck. So we'll look at this. The platform will reach enters to Quartermaster's office. Access to floors 1 through 3. Quartermaster. We should investigate. There should be information of value within. Value? The door's open. Come on. Just a collapsed stairwell. I can't make out the bottom of my return. I see a faint light below. Too bad the space is too narrow for us. Maybe those skeletons crawl up down there. What's the little blows swimming with them? How they wear? I doubt their weapons can penetrate my armor. In case you didn't notice, I'm not wearing any of your fancy shield guard plate. My life and my comrades always the third virtue of a king's champion. You should know better than that by now, Maven. Yeah, I put her in her place. I don't like her. Hopefully I can choose my party, get rid of the ones who annoy me. Well, who obviously gonna backstab me. Right, I mean, come on. Oh, I missed a chest. I found... so the loot is random. The stuff you get. That's obviously better. So easily... This guy's... Right? Yeah, alright, fine. So this is about as far as I got. How long am I going? I'm being more efficient about it this time, because I'm talking faster. That's... I'm always a little tired, to be honest. And I've done this before, I know what I'm doing. A little bit. After battle 2. And I put the skill points in. Right? This game is railroady as all fucking hell, I have to say that. I hate being railroaded. Hopefully it opens up. A teleport. A strange mechanism stands for your party. This is blind from here on out. I don't know what's going on. There are letters engraved in the pedestal that read, Gardens. On the other side is another engraving barely visible. This teleport was commissioned by Baracus, master craftsman in the year 42 of the 5th era. A teleporter? Where's a teleport? And where? Perhaps as the old tales say, the ancients can move a large distance in the blink of an eye. Maybe so, but that doesn't seem to be working. It's fine by me. I'm trying to rely on my own legs to get where I need to go. I don't blame you, Kane. I mean, you know, Star Trek tech, I would not want to be teleported. You know, because they're being disintegrated, you know that, right? They're being rematerialized somewhere else? Yeah, I think they're all just clones. I've never tested to step into a teleport. Kill me? Well, it's an actual physical gateway. Besides, the idea... that makes it a wormhole, though. Besides, the idea of disappearing and appearing off thin air doesn't sit well with me. Nor me, Kane. So, we're not going to use it then. Anything here? No! What the hell is this? So, there is a cool bestiary. I mean, I like the art style in that. He's a Death Knight, old pieces of armor, animated with imprisoned soul. His great sword is rusted and blunt. He still deals considerable damage, provides powerful support to his comrades in battle, significantly increasing their armor when they're close by. See, that'll be a lot of scrap I should be able to pull off him. I can't pull common pieces of armor, but they didn't bother with that. It's like, so it's random what I get. Whatever. So we looked at him. What else? They show me I got new stuff in here. Story, yeah. I don't recognize any of these places. There's no way this cavern is 14 miles wide. This place must be on a surface at some point. Curious. So much of human history has been lost, and this place tells us the events that brought our world to ruin. We live in the past where there was nothing but grief. We must look to the future to survive. If any man can survive in the future, I trust that man will be our lord. If as the place is indeed a place of power, the question that matters, is how the power will be used. Help the Lord intention and own our own actions. I sworn loyalty are honorable ones. Only the spirits are unloying maven. All the rest of us can do is live each day with honor and duty and cling tight to our ideals, no matter what the day brings. I don't like either of you. No, Kane's useful to me though. The guide of sorrow, through miles, the car. Right, they do nothing to me. Oh! This is where this area right here is where my character spawned in the first game. That the little boy in the portal wasn't here. He walked in here. He walked all through that. This is where I was. So I've kind of like been on this. Yeah. The chasm, it's vague structures, too distant. See, it's the same place. Deja vu, right? Oh, hey, asshole. Magic mouth. The Sanctum Guards have been unloaded. They'll escort you to the administrative captain who tells the same statement. Another talking statue is this place. What's the Sanctum Guard? I don't know, but it sounds dangerous. I sure whatever it says it's long gone from this place. I have bested men twice my size and twice as fast. I doubt this place holds anything more challenging to face me. So now there's stuff here for me to get. That's interesting. Wasn't here last time? Odd, right? And now there's money here. Interesting. Was like the golems like, oh, it's almost time! Like floating around, sprinkling stuff for me to get. Ridiculous. I should be able to look closely and get that earlier. I have a sword. It's a great sword. Wield the cane. Now you can't use a shield with that, but they do like cleave damage, so I prefer it. Look, a throne forged of pure crystal. That's my lord's seeking. The architecture here is beyond words. Those windows glow with golden light, yet it must be fair past dawn well outside. Do you feel that, Kane? My skin is trembling. I think it's coming from those crystals. I feel it too. It's so far way down there. Now remember, see, I'm finding this game more tolerable now, because it is atmospheric. Linear is all hell, and railroad is all hell. But it's atmospheric, and has good music direction. So, props for that. Now, what about they stuffed something over here? Of course they did. I looked over last time, nothing. So, like, this game, almost, it's like, they almost punish exploration, because I looked before, it wasn't there, but now it is there, right? That's a little better. I'm not going to point until let me put in something I want. Oh no, they're there. Unbelievable. Look at that creature. Forged of stone and crystal. Never mentioned meeting these all these years ago. Perhaps it's one of the Sanctum Guardians. I like the look of it. Let's find another way around. No time for sneaking around in the shadows for official business. This creature will yield or face my sword. Yes, that's how you do it. Show them your authority. Could run like a chicken shit. I don't roll like that. Maybe we should save. Golems! Golems! More fun. But different kind. How long have we going? 37 minutes. I'm actually making pretty good time. Let me actually confirm this actually still recording. No, it's not really OBS's fault it's screwed up. It's a fucking game. Fully optimized. See, it's set. Oh, something's going on. The creature appears heavily damaged, with large portions of its stone surface chipped away. Fractured portions of crystal pulsing blue with bright purple light. He wasn't damaged last time. Interesting. Turn its head towards your champion. The creature emits strange, high-pitched sounds. Slate first. It's increasing frequency. I think it's trying to talk. I wonder if creatures suddenly shift position, raising giant arms up to strike. It would seem we're not welcome in this place. Alright, one last pass of the crystal. Fight we will receive. With this much damage, one hit from my sword should shatter it, whatever it is. This talking must shatter me. I'm right behind you. Please spare me the lecture on tactics this time. Broken golem. This golem is leaking purple light from its surface. The companion must have tried to repair it, but the damage was too extensive. Something happened. What about Crystal do something to do with it? They were watching him. Damaged golem. A thing made of stone and crystals blocking the way. One strong hit by Kane's sword shatter it. It cannot pose a great danger, great damage, can it? If any moves to approach your champions, leaving crystal light all over the place. Fight it.
Yes?
Alright, so yeah, obviously we're gonna get your ass over there. So where the hell is it? It's right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think one hit's gonna do it.
I help you?
Fight him on the bridge.
Moving into position.
So resistance fire is quite high. Might as well. Why not? Just more damage.
My blade is yours to command.
I don't know how the hell he can just do that. Just create walls.
Right
It's
between
weird.
the eyes.
How? Stunned? Makes no sense to me.
Sire? Affirmative.
What was I? Stepped on a trap or something?
Shoot
Whatever.
them.
Yeah, please do that.
My lord? All right.
I never miss.
What's that?
Of course.
My blade is yours to command.
What are you doing? I did not tell you to do
Consider
that.
it done.
Yeah. Let's speed this up a little bit. Alright. So I guess they're checking to see if you're paying attention. It says, yeah, destroy those things.
Sire?
Oh, come on.
Of course.
Great. Exciting. Except not. So one way to do it. Maven? Right here, I'm okay. That was a close one. My sword is less effective against this thing than I expected. Maybe you ask my lord to part with his fire sword. An elemental weapon? Excellent idea. I doubt he'd really such a fine one. Broken golem. Alright, so do I have more points I can put in or something? I mean... So obviously... Yeah. He can't wear boots. Those are steel boots. Only she wears these boots. I fucking hate this. Like, items that are only for one character. Pisses me off. This is not an RPG. This is a strategy game that has leveling characters. Or characters that gain abilities. No, this is not. They call it that and make it look like Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity. So people who are looking for that thing will buy it, and then consequently their reviews will reflect that. If the reviews of this aren't produced. They're not atrocious, they're just not very good. Right? You should know why, right? Check. Double check it. Very positive, actually, surprising. Not many reviews, but there are some very positive, I suppose. I saw some negative ones. Surprised it's very positive. I wouldn't give it that. I don't know. I think maybe because they're giving away for free for a bit. What's that? Can I look at that? No. First Magister. I mean, there's just so many better games than this. That have better tactics than this. Like, I'd rather play, say, Temple of Elemental Evil, which is awesome. It has really detailed tactics. Or I'd say, what was it? Knights of the Chalice, which is awesome. I'd like to play on that. Really good tactics. This is a cool set piece, though. The path to the throne is clear. Must have a load at once. Oh, I finished the tutorial, finally. Longest tutorial ever. Sit on the chair, Maven. Yes. Oh, I'm already here. Okay. The Crystal Throne. So many times it appeared in my dream as a child. But I've been just case before. It feels like I'm united with an old friend. You feel strange compulsion, the same urge you felt all those years ago, drawing you to the throne. You hesitate for a moment. Resisting the pull is far easier than you remember. It's swift determination. Ooh. A jolt of energy rushes through your body, overwhelming all your senses at once. Sight, hearing, smell, even the taste in your mouth seem 100 times more sensitive. Your feeling subsides as you realize with awe you're no longer limited to the sense of your own body. You can see, hear, and feel as if each of your champions sees, hears, and feels. She's prettier in that picture than she is in the art, I'll tell you that. He looks pretty cool. There's blood on that. Oh, is it? Are you alright, my lord? Yes, yes, she in a moment came. Wait a minute. Without no explanation, I can see through your eyes and hear myself speaking through your ears. Magic. I should have trusted, my lord. To speak plainly, I am not. But a great power resides in this place. I always suspected this, and now, sitting atop the stone, I know for certainty. I am pulled towards a place somewhere very deep beneath us. When it's here, we'll find it. Just give the command. Hold on a sec, Kay. Can you tell us more about this power, my lord? And can we expect to find below and search for it? Unfortunately, I cannot. I am filled with feeling, nothing more, since we're running out of time, and that the power in this place is our best and last hope. It's what lies below, as far as my challenge journey brought me. What we encounter below will be as much a mystery to you as to me. The command is given, my old friend. There you go, I have something for you. Kane, take this. It's a sword. I found it many years ago in a ruined city. It served me well, but serve you better now. Ah. Armor. As for you, Maven, this halo is my family for many generations. It's served me more times than I can recall. Put you can use to bring it back when you no longer need it. Health. There are stairs that lead below. Being a stake you can't go, but now look after each one. Stairs there. She doesn't have a heal, so I will give that to her. You. I have nothing more for you, my friends. Good now. My body stays behind. I'll be at your side. Cool, going to ride magic this crystal crown. So I'm. Okay. Now I'm gonna try keep pushing on. Nope, can't go over there. Alright, fine. The statue isn't like the others. It has very fine features and seems so lifelike. You expect it to leap from the pedestal at any moment. Engraving at the bottom reads, First Magus Proteus. I feel as if his living eyes are upon us, watching every move. Even by the statue, I feel it too. He's pointing towards the stairs. Perhaps we should not disappoint him, shall we? Yeah, go down the stairs. Not needy. It's not like you give me any choice, man. This game is as railroady I've ever seen. Rail down. Yep. Let's keep going. Equip that armor on my character. Didn't really animate it. No. So. Nope. Whatever. I hate that I can't make my own characters. I hate that I'm stuck with whatever they give me. I hate that level ups aren't really true level ups. They're just Diablo 3 what you choose, and you can change it for like no cost at all, which means they're gonna design it for an optimum way of playing that they decide you're gonna play, and everything else is just it's like almost a trap to pick. It's a cool pick though. Give you a sense of scale. After over 2 decades, you come back to the tower. The place has been drawing you inexorably since that fateful day so many years ago. You sit upon the throne. A very familiar feeling comes across to you, as if you've done this all your life. You probe the surroundings for your newly found senses and marvel. You move your attention to Kane and Maven's in the seemingly endless flight of stairs. It so pisses me off. This is such an opportunity here to make something interesting of this. You could build your own party, and you're controlling the party, right? No. You just get what we gave you and get nothing, right? The wrong way. You can see through the eyes and hear what they say to each other as if you were a ghost, floating right above their head. The ancients must have been powerful indeed to create magic of this type. I bet you're seeing through the statues. Or the crystals? If for all their might and refinement, something happened that crushed their civilization, then the broken land is your heritage. You're jealous of the thrill of adventures. You sit here with your friends, walking into the unknown. You have no choice. You must stay here and try to claim the surface. Hope you also feel the mission. You're needed to stay here. This mission will surely fail. You shake a gnawing feeling of dread as the immense responsibility you must now bear. As you focus your senses on your party, they've reached level 1 of the tower. Your quest begins. Alright. Great. Smiling. What's the matter, Kay? You a little too much pheasant and ale last night? You look out of breath. I counted almost 1,000 steps, a simple task in light leathers. Next time you wear my armor, bear my shield, and carry my hefty blade, I'll carry your little bow. You'll see who makes jokes at the bottom. Thank you. Your armor won't fit me. I'm afraid to lay these bows into delicate touch. Thanks to the offer, shield guard. As soon as you're ready, then, our great adventure awaits. Crates and barrels. Wooden crates and barrels. Search for them reveals nothing but dust and cobwebs. Well, money sprinkled down was supposed to take, right? Wooden rack. Scattered papers coming with age. You shan't be in sight for them. Find nothing of interest. Portal. Before your party stands down a teleportation machine. Identical to the one seen above. This one never glows with blue light and is in the ring, slowly rotating at the sound of grinding stone. Plaque on the bottom says entrance. Direct access to gardens below. Welcome to the tower. I teleport, which looks to the one we saw earlier, and yet reads below. How strange. We should go back to my lord. Anyway, inform the access to the tower is now blocked. Now you want to use teleport? What did you say earlier about freeing your good old legs? That was before we had sent all those steps. I can fast travel now. Not yet. Don't rush me. So another character. Gotta be. Your champions are startled by the sudden appearance of a strange woman with metallic wings. Blue light shines from her eyes and crystals are about her body. A trail of blue particles lingers in her wake as she moves. Greetings, travelers. That's the tower avatar. Okay. Who are you? I am a tower avatar. And what exactly is that? I'm aware of all things that transpire here. I can feel your footsteps falling upon stone floors near you. Voices calling from the halls, the tower's ears, mouth, and hands, but neither provide. What I need, it provides for one the same. So you've seen here everything we do in here is just creepy. My creative powerful magi. They first constructed my body, the tower itself, and then crafted my mind. They gave me the power to assume this form so I might defend myself. Then you're a guard. Duty bound to protect these halls. Well made, Avatar. Be at ease. Doesn't mean you no harm. My name is Kane. This is Maven. You do not have the power to harm me, but I appreciate the intent, Kane. Tell me why you're here. What do you seek in my tower? We're here to reach the lower depths of the mysterious structure and learn how and why it has appeared within our lands. So be it. I won't stop you. Explore this level as you wish, but be warned. Strange powers awaken old spirits here. Dead roam restlessly through my halls. We've already counted the above. There are a lot of them here? Yes. There are many, and become more difficult to contain with passing days. Stay vigilant. Yeah, go away. I don't need to be handheld. Anything over here? Can't rotate the camera. Nope, because I'm being railroaded, there is nothing over there. So return to the entrance. Return to the entrance, thanks. More money. Okay. A fountain. Fountains are scattered across the tower. If one of your champions decides to drink, their statistics will change. Okay, so, alright, roguelites. This is from roguelites. Likes. The effects are positive and negative, looking at fountain water inside is a good indication of looking at effects. Each fountain has a predetermined effect, not random. Well. One of this fountain has unknown magical properties. One of you here is going to drink from the fountain. No. I'm not going to touch it just yet. No, not taking the chance that I can be poisoned. Wise choice. There's some relics here that might have undeniable effects once you use them. But this fountain is pure. The magic chamber will strengthen you. Thanks for the hint. She's watching the shadows, unlike Kay. She's guarding this tower, maybe it's her duty to intentionally means no harm. Yeah, you don't like to watch in the shadows because you watch in the shadows, right? Health is increased by 10. Cool. Golden tree. A beautiful golden tree. You don't know how it survives so deep underground. Is it actually made of gold? No. Am I actually getting a choice where to go now? frog. An orange frog. At the edge, you probably see a small orange frog peering at you, totally unafraid. They silently bid the creature happy hunting and move on. Take sight. A shaft leading into dark nothingness below doesn't seem like a mining operation, rather than an attempt to reach the level below. Okay. Can't do anything with that, right? I won't be able to do anything with that. That's a pretty good blow I got. Maybe that's what's helping me clear through stuff so easily. Is that Demi Lich? What is that? Champion's Trophy. I'll get the money first. You have unlocked a new set of challenges, practice ground. You can access them from the city, test your tactical skills, and simply design combat encounters, and unique enhancements and legendary items. No thanks. I'll deal with the combat as best I have to, but I don't actually want to do it. I don't find it engaging. The pipes installed in the well draw the underground water and channel it to the fountain. At least we have plain drinking water down here. Yeah, right. Dripping water. The water is almost painfully cold, yet very refreshing. So enemies there. The wall is made from strange stone, bound by magic your champions cannot fathom. Skeleton remains of whoever's guarding this box lies straight about your champions look inside, but it is empty. So much death, and the skeletons aren't the risen. These bones are caked in dust and look brittle. Whatever happened here took place a long time ago. Suddenly a strong gust of wind, far and wind washed over your champions. Can you hear it? I swear I heard a whisper carried by the wind. It's too faint to identify. Perhaps just my imagination. No, can't hear it too. This was eerie. Too much walking like through one of those ruined cities in the night. Keys. What about the keys to the next level? Journal. More reading. This game desperately needs a little bit of voice acting. A little bit, just to set the tone. Day 33 of the Devros Prime 125 AS. The children of ate the last of our dried meat 2 days ago. God, those were darker than that. Our bellies are filled only by the water we have in such abundance. Nina lost her little daughter and her mind around the same time. No one goes near the place the little cairn is that covers the body, scared. With the blank stares of the mother standing silent watch over her beloved. No word from the expedition has been almost 5 months now since we parted to seek the sense of the below by the old spirits that soothe our people soon return. I fear the dark place that some may be drawn to in nightmare lies between hunger and death. Even I am troubled by the thought which I put myself to write. People live in this place. 125 AS is almost 900 years ago, almost my authentic to you. I haven't seen any refer to the calendar of the mission since I was a child. I found no remember exactly what it stood for. I've heard half a dozen meanings of all sayings. Years or so ago. We've lost much. Passage of time evades us. We should look for more notes like this. If you get an understanding of this place, you might find out what the whereabouts of any valuables. Mind your duties, High Courier. I thought you left your past behind once you joined the King's Guard. History, I mean, valuable information, I swear. This game is very linear. I don't like that. Strange mushroom. A type of mushroom which I have never seen before. Sentinels grew illegally into a dark stone. Those are the keys. The champions find an ornately shaped piece of metal, but closer examination is discovered to be a key split in half. That's cool there. Animated. Master craftsmanship. We find its twin and its locket fits. Yeah, right. Disturbed ground. Skeletons half risen from their graves. Their claws marked on the ground indicate they've been climbing out on their own. Galleons? I've been going for about an hour. Let's see. Let's see what this is. A little Cyrannus. As your heroes approach the statue, they are struck by its sublime craftsmanship, warmed to the touch and vibrating. It feels as if something lies hidden within, something of significant power. That's a stern-looking highborn from Starwood, but it's really wealthy. Perhaps one of the great spirits restored by the ancients. Looks at an inscription here. Of course there is. To those who seek the boon of Syndros, 3 things I require. Lee must be dying, the purpose true, and settlement must speak his name. Syndros, like the Syndros, month and winter, those 2 are connected. Easy enough. I'd say our need is dying if that was true. Well, you know what I think about touching magic statues. Go your hand on it and let me say his name. Who seeks the aid of Syndros? I've taken many souls since I was last just by a mortal. What is thine offering? Offering? Figures there's a price to pay. Here, I suppose I'll lose all my rings. Let's have a foot of statue, see what happens. Angry. You dare to defy my sanctity with your trinkets. These things are meaningless. Dead and just the dead? How the reason you're doing? I am not dead, child. I am death. Do not worry, you'll know what it means. All mortals of this world will know the everlasting grace of Syndros one day. Also the risen, then affront to me as well. It was rightfully mine is ripped away. Blasphemy. Bring me a living thing as your offering. I'll grant you a boon in due return. Then shall the means deal with the risen. Spruggy! Death, what madness is this? I've dealt with a lot of shitty characters in my time, but entering a pack where spirit claimed to be death. There's enough ale left from artists to convince me of that. You're right, Nathan. Then again, we're on our way down. His offer to help us clear the risen appears genuine. We should make use of what help we can get. Syndros asked for a living thing. I'm not sacrificing an innocent animal person to that statue, really? You're all principled all of a sudden? Of course not. Perhaps you think too big. Perhaps it's something we'll do. It's a mouse or small insect might do the trick. Great, now I'm chasing den vermin. Let's look around them and we'll catch you. Of course, you lazy creature. Give me a staff, no one can use a staff. Guess I'm gonna get next, right? Yeah, fuck you. Alright. So obviously we go get the frog, right? Look over here. Well... Actually, I'm gonna stop here. Save... LP and 1. Make sure to actually copy this time, and well, I've given you more than a good look at the game. I will play another. Hopefully it gets better. I hope you like it. Hope you're enjoying this. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you.